Good afternoon, everybody. We are down here on our place in Louisiana. This is going to be the seventh sit down here that I've got to hunt. Came down here about 3 weeks ago during break from school and saw a few deer, but not anything I could really get a shot at, especially with a bow. And then what deer I could see with a rifle were at too late of a time for me to even get a clear shot. Also, I'm sorry if the wind is kind of cutting the sound up and stuff, but no, we're walking back to the stand right now. We're walking through the pasture, and we don't have too far to walk. It's just on the other side of this tree line over here. But we've got good wind today. When the deer have been coming out over here in the afternoons, they're always coming from the east side of the stand. In the mornings, they're always coming from the west. But we're gonna get set up in the stand here in just a second, and hopefully we can get us a deer on the ground this afternoon before it gets too dark. So we'll see you on the stand. Just made it into the tree. We're not. We might be 22 yards from the feed. I've got it set up on a little open area here that I bush hogged this past August, and put a little bit of faux plot seed out back in September, and then started feeding around that time. And I've got a Tacticam running. It's been running for about 3 or 4 months now, and we've got 3 bucks showing up. One of them's a shooter for sure. One's if he comes out, it's a possibility, and then one of them needs a couple more years. And then buddy of my uncle's, it's just a little ways down from here, and he's got a very, very nice 9 or 10 point showing up, and I think that's probably 400 or 500 yards from where I'm sitting today. So, I mean, if one of the shooter bucks comes out, or the smaller 8 point comes out, that's a heavy deer. I might shoot him. Or if any does come out, I'm going to go ahead and take a pop at one of them. Because I've got this afternoon and tomorrow morning to hunt here. And I've got to go back to Arkansas and take care of some stuff up there and start looking for ducks. But, yeah, we're not probably 14 feet off the ground at most. And then back right here, right there, I used to have feed sitting there and decided to go ahead and move it and just keep all of it in front of me. That way I don't have to worry about something coming from behind me. So, like I said, we're set up, not too terribly far from a feed. Hopefully more to bless me today with one of those bucks coming out, or even a big fat doe coming out, for me to be able to harvest one of them. We'll keep you updated. Alright, so we got a little bit of an update. I've seen one so far. It was the big deer that we've got on camera. I say that we've got on camera, the one that Uncle's buddy's got on camera. About 30 minutes ago or so, I looked over and I saw him walking towards me through the woods to my right here. And he sat there for a second, looked at me, walked a bit closer, stopped about 50 yards in the woods, and he bedded down behind the tree, and all I could see was his horns. And he would just sit there for a little bit, and he'd lick himself for a little while. He'd sit there for a little bit, look at me, look towards me. Then he'd just keep doing his thing, and about 5 6 minutes ago he got up. I haven't seen him since. But it just turned 4 o'clock, and he said we haven't got anything on the food pile or anything yet. So I'm not too worried about it. We got about an hour and 30 minutes left to shoot on. So yeah, we'll get back with you if we see anything, or we'll get out of the stand. Alright, update. We had a doe come in right here. She circled around and came right there. And I don't know if you can see it, but my arrow is right behind that tree. You can barely see the orange fletching on it. But first bow kill down. I shot her. She ran about 10 yards into the bushes and fell over. So I'm gonna get down here in just a little bit. I'm gonna sit here and wait for a little bit more and see if I can get a buck or something, and then we'll get down and grab her. So. Okay, so I shot her right there. That's where my arrow is. Stands right there in the tree. Kept looking, and then started finding a little bit here, not a whole lot, and then walked a couple feet. Started finding this. I'm pretty sure she ran right back up in there, so we'll get in there because I'm pretty sure I watched her fall back in there. So let's see.